Hello, my name is George Watts. I'm a British Wheeler Yoga teacher and creator of the Yoga Teacher Lesson Plan Kit. And that kit has this Yoga Genie drag and drop lesson planner that you can see right here. So that's included in the kit, and this is the only plug I'm going to do at the beginning of the video, and then I'll get into the content. But it's currently got over 1,000 pre-filled yoga lesson plans that you can copy and create and use for yourself. About 20 new lesson plans on average are added every day. So some really good resources here, very easy drag and drop. So that done, so you now understand what I'm doing here. Your gift on day 6 of 200 for my Yoga Teacher Freebies Marathon is I've added a new category called Kundalini. So I quite like doing Kundalini practice at home, for my home practice, but very rarely do I actually take a bit of the Kundalini to my classes. And I wanted to change that, so that's why I've added Kundalini to the planner. Quite selfish reasons for myself, but hopefully this helps all the yoga teachers who are using the planner as well. So I've added 13 at the moment. I'll be adding lots more over the next few days and weeks and months to the Kundalini planner. You can send me an email saying, George, can you add XYZ Kundalini pose to the planner, and I will do that. That's a free service for people who use the Yoga Genie lesson planner. I usually get that request done within about 4 or 5 days. Here they are. I'll show you how it kind of works. I'm not going to go into too much detail. There's lots of other videos showing you how everything else works. But I just want to really highlight the new category, and these are all the poses I've already dragged and dropped in. But the drag and drop is pretty simple. You can pick one of the poses. Maybe it's one of the simple neck rolls. You can just drag and drop anywhere here, and it'll go to the last place. I'll just delete that. But say if you wanted to drag that you can drag it straight into a spot that you wanted. So you wanted to go on the second spot, it'll go straight into there. I'll just delete that again. You can also copy poses. Say I wanted the same there, I'll copy that. So instead of having to find the pose again, you can just copy the pose, and it'll come at the end and say you wanted that pose again. You can just add it there. So instead of having to drag and drop, it just saves you a few seconds. So that's a nice little feature. I'll just delete that. And here, there's lots of little print settings, loads of different print settings. It's as flexible as yoga. I made the print settings. So you go to the print settings and you can choose how you want the download, the PDF download of the lesson plan to look. This is what I've done. I've done a long version, a full version. So I've got the description there, going over a bit of a description about Kundalini in the title, Kundalini Yoga, a journey to physical vitality and increased consciousness. Quite a dramatic title. And I've got just the description talking a little bit about Kundalini Yoga, and this is the long version where I've got the description, the benefit, and the video. I could have added modifications, precautions, and alternatives, but I've unticked those boxes within the print settings, so it's not showing up here. And I could put, when I put this, even within this, I could have put the time here within the editing, or you can add it in after you've printed. Normally I tend to add time after I've printed, but some yoga teachers decide to do it within the software. So that's the long version, Yeah, how's all that? Pretty simple, straightforward. And the short version, which I normally take into class and teach from, is this. So there's the watered down version, just having the pose and the name of the pose image and the name of the pose. And I just want to show you quickly one of the newer features that was, I think, day 1 or day 2 freebies. It was the short note. So I'm just going to show you how I use the short note. So if you're happy with this, you can stop the video now. If you want to see how to, say if you wanted to add some text to this watered down version of the lesson plan here, I'll just show you how that works and how I kind of do it. So I normally download the long version, which comes pre-filled. So all these poses would come pre-filled with the description, the benefits and everything. You don't have to do anything. So that already comes in, and that's here. That's you to get the description of the lesson plan. So I've shared this lesson plan within the shared lesson plan. If you typed in Kundalini, you'd find this if you wanted to copy this lesson plan. So say, for example, I want to go in here and I want to say rub hands together and raise overhead. So I'm going to copy that and say I want to put that here in this one there. I'll show you how to do it in the first pose. So I've gone into the first pose there, taken in there. I'm going to go back into the lesson planner. That's the first one there. I'm going to go into edit. See the edit pale blue button on the top left there of the pose. I'm going to click on that icon. I'm going to edit in the short pose section. So you see here short note section, and you can add 40 letters maximum. So I'm going to paste that in there, rub hands together and raise above head. Yeah, that'll do. I'll click save at the bottom. Saved. I could do that for all of them, but I'm only just going to, the video would take a little bit too long, so I'll keep it fairly short and sweet. I'm going to make sure my print settings is on the short version of the lesson plan. No, it's not, it's on the long one, so the whole enchilada means everything. I'm going to bring this down to 4 poses per row, and I'm going to get rid of everything here on the front page, and I only want the pose and the little table. I could get rid of the table around the pose, so you see that little on the short version here. I could get rid of this, so I'll show you how that works. So you can see that. So I'm going to get rid of that and just keep the pose name, and I want the short pose description. So that's what I've just changed in the lesson plan there. But if I didn't tick that, it won't show up. So that was unticked. It won't show up on that lesson plan, on that pose that we've just edited. So I need to make sure that I tick the short pose description to make sure that is included. Click save changes and download, and I'll click the download PDF up there, top left. And the lesson plan now will have morphed and changed. So I'm going to click onto that, and there it is. You'll now see the short pose description there. So you can obviously do that for all of them if you wanted to add a bit of description. You can't add too long. I've kept it short purposefully because you want to keep it short and sweet, a bit like Twitter. You don't want too much information going into the class, and if you want the long version, you can have this version. This is what I usually call my practice version. Also, I give this long version, the whole enchilada version of the lesson plan to my students so they can do a home practice, and also give them the shortened version, either this one here, and now you can use it with that short note. So yeah, I hope that helps. If there's any poses you want me to add to not just the Kundalini category, I've got 15 categories at the moment with just over 1,000 poses. When you include up here, we've also got the pregnancy planner. If I clicked on that, there's about 150 to 200 poses for pregnancy yoga. So up here with those combined, there's over 1,000 poses already, and we've already got over 1,000 pre-filled lesson plans that are all shared. And just quickly, we've got other videos on that, but I'm going to click shared lesson plans, and once that's ticked, you can just click search, and all the lesson plans will now be available for you. You'll see here there's 116 pages of lesson plans there, and you can scroll through them. If you want to bring them down a bit, maybe certain words you could put like sun, and any lesson plans with sun in the title will show up. But if I put Kundalini, there won't be any Kundalini. Actually, there will be one because I just created one. But say I put sun in there and then click search. Now only the lesson plans have been created. I've got sun in them. Obviously, all of them, most of them will be sun salutations, but you'll see there's 70 lesson plans that you could copy and use, that people have created, probably variations of sun salutations, lots of variations of sun salutations. So yeah, that's it. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or any poses you want added to the lesson plan, just send me an email. Again, quickest way, just go to my website, georgewatts.org, go to the contact, and you can send me an email. And happy lesson planning.